This site was developed under the WestHELP program in 1990, and it was intended to be housing for the homeless on a piece of land that the county owns off from the Westchester Community College, and it has been closed in the current situation since 2011. There was, I gather, a 20-year arrangement for that, and then a repurposement of the property. This is part of a 6-acre parcel, and it's obviously right off of Knollwood Road. It's adjacent to WCC. This site will be leased to the developer. We're going to hear from Mark Soja in a second, for a 65-year term. That will predate my time on the planet, so we intend for this to be here for a goodly number of years. The lease that was submitted last October was only for 54 units of affordable housing, but our administration met with the town leaders, met with planning, met with the developer, discussed the different elements of it, and since we were looking at affordable senior housing, we came to agreement that a 74-unit property was workable within the footprint, would not unnecessarily impact the neighborhood, and would add an additional 20 units of affordable senior housing. And as we can attest to, senior housing is a tremendous open-ended need. The baby boom generation, of which I'm a proud member of, ready to sign up for Medicare before the year is over. That portion of the Westchester population is graying before us, and there's an additional need for this type of housing. So the additional 20 units to get to 74 units was a very positive site, and I want to thank Supervisor Feiner and the town board for their leadership and their ability to discuss this, and for the members of the Neighborhood Association who are active participants in it and were willing to have dialogue on this point.
But I just wanted to say better late than never, and I'm really thrilled, and all the members of the Greenburgh Town Board are really thrilled that the abandoned WestHELP homeless shelter will be converted into much-needed affordable senior citizen housing.
Well, I think affordable housing, including senior housing, is a business, but it's also mission-driven as well. It's important to give lower-income families, including seniors, a place to live that they're proud to call home. And I think that's what our industry is.
This particular site, because of what it is and the circumstances, work well for senior housing. We need to do more senior housing. We need to do more family housing. We need to do it at a variety of different ranges. We need to do it when there's these many units, where there are these many units. Whatever it is, we need to do more because that's what the demographics point to. And when we're doing projects that are not necessarily senior housing, then the people who live in those houses with families, that's part of our workforce. And they need to find an opportunity to live in this county. So I think this as one example of us taking a practical-minded approach to these things. These things don't happen without a developer vision, without the knowledge and the insight of putting together the construction and the financing piece, but it also takes political will. And those of us who are elected officials, we have to be able to go back to the people that we represent and explain why this is important, why we have a role to play within the society for helping to spur affordable housing. And it may be through an incentive that we give, it may be through a piece of land, but whatever that is, there's this need to be dealt with if we want Westchester to be the diverse county that it is.